Hey, this is Deepak Patel, and this video is for financial advisors that are, looking to get new clients. And I've been working with financial advisors, helping them get clients. And what I want to cover and discuss in this brief video is what I hear a lot from all the financial advisors that I've been having discussions with, and I've spoken with, hundreds of advisors in the past few months when I really started to dig into the problems they were having. And one of the main concerns that I hear from advisors is that they really have problem getting booked meetings with enough people consistently. So that's kind of the number one problem. Most advisor tells me that they don't have any sales conversion problem. They are always like, well, if I meet enough people, I can close 60 or 80% of people. So closing is not a major concern, but getting those people and getting those meetings is a problem. And the other major problem is none of the financial advisors, or at least majority of the advisors, are not able to get consistent meeting using social media and platforms like LinkedIn and Facebook. So here's what I'd like to share with you based on my experience of working with advisors and helping them get meetings and client using social media. So the number one reason, in my view, that you are not getting booked meetings using these emerging mediums, if you will, is first of all you're not even asking for meeting, because a lot of advisors believe that they're not allowed to use social media from compliance standpoint, and they're just simply posting content which again is automated by their company, right? Majority of the advisors don't even take the time to write because they believe that they cannot write content. And of course there are some compliance restriction, and I'm very aware of those, but just posting generic content that your company is giving you, that every other advisor is posting, is really not going to lead into meetings. Because think about it, if you're just posting an article, then at best, even if you had somebody look at the article, they are going to read the article, right? And most of the time the articles are taking them to other websites, right? Like forbes.com or investopedia.com, or it could be some other retirement planning websites. So what happens here is, like, you post the content, people in your network see the content, and even if it catches their attention, which it doesn't most of the time, but let's say even remotely it catches the attention, they click and then they're gone to that website. And you know what happens when you go on website, right? There's all kinds of videos, there's all kinds of ads, and you pretty much lost the people, right? So first of all, you couldn't get their attention, or at least retain their attention, even if you got that. And of course, in this entire process, there was no offer for a meeting. So one of the reasons you're probably not getting meeting is because you're not asking for the meeting. The other extreme of that is, some advisors are using social media as just a ad board, right? Where they're just simply saying, hey, call me to do this, or call me if you want to invest, or call me if you want to do retirement planning, and here's my number, right? And again, not many advisors are doing it, but there are some advisors that are just constantly trying to tell people to call them. And again, unfortunately, social media doesn't work like that, right? People simply don't call other people to just get appointments. So if you're working on the two extreme, be it not asking for meeting to like just asking for meeting, you're not going to get enough meetings, because it violates the principle of how these different emerging media works, which is based on value. And if you don't have a process to create value, and make offers to get meetings, then chances are you're not going to be getting any meetings. And that is one of the major reasons that most advisors are not getting meetings, is because of those two things that you said. And the only way to do this or fix it and get meetings would be, start to, first of all, like, you can post some good content and ask for meeting, but that's still a little bit more work, I guess, and probably not even required in the beginning. The very first thing that you need to do is just connect with the right people, and then just ask for meeting. right? Now, again, there is a process to do all of this, and there is a process to put the right message. But if I just break it down to the first principle and fundamentals, that is really what it is: connecting with the right people and then asking for meeting. And if you just do those two things consistently, every single day, then you're going to get meeting, because nothing really happens overnight. You can't just message 10 people and expect to have one meeting. You may have to, most likely, message 100 people to get two meetings, and that's just the way things are. And that's the way when you go to complete total cold market, total strangers, and try to have business conversations. So if you're not doing it, look at your social media strategy and client acquisition strategy. And I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any questions, just message me here. Thank you.